You know, at times God put dreams and goals in our hearts earlier on in our lives simply because we have not been tainted by the disappointments and unfulfilled promises that we end up experiencing along our journeys of pursuing these dreams. So God will give you your dreams at a younger age because at that point you still have faith enough to believe that the things that God promises you, He can still manifest in your life, right? So we end up, as a result of these disappointments along the way, giving up on the things that God has promised us. So today I just wanted to check, why did you quit on the things that God gave you when you were younger? Why did you quit on those dreams? For peace sake, I am Pulaa Montz, your inner voice magnified. Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new to my YouTube channel, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please, if you find the content on this platform worthy enough for you, please subscribe. If you have already done so, please get your people and their people to subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to click the notification bell because it will let you know every time I upload a new video so that you can come check it out. And don't forget to leave your comments, guys. It keeps the conversation between me and you flowing. And the maths is still that simple. If you like the video, then like it. If you like it, then like it. And if the message at the end of watching this video was very inspirational for you, please share it on your platform so that you can be an inspiration to somebody else connected to you. And if you find the message did nothing for you at the end of watching it, then I tell you, probably somebody connected to you needs the message. So just share it anyway. All right. So today, I just want to talk about those dreams and goals that you once had for your life that you have now given up on. And my question is, why did you quit? Fear is one of those feelings that make us quit on the things that God put in our hearts. Maybe fear of this thing never materializing. You've been waiting for this dream to manifest for so long that you end up giving up on it and settling for the next best thing that comes along, right? And at times we give up on the goals and dreams that God put in our hearts just because of disappointments. I've spoken about, just because it is of God doesn't mean it will necessarily be smooth sailing. Sometimes because we hear from God, because we know these goals and dreams are put in our hearts by God, we then expect that everything around this dream should be smooth sailing. But sometimes God uses challenges that are around this dream or on your way to pursuing this dream so that they can build you, so that you can become somebody worthy to receive that blessing at the end of the day. So before you move on to new goals for this year, check the kind of goals that you had last year. Did you achieve them? And if you didn't, why are you not taking them into this year? Why are those dreams that you did not achieve in 2021 not part of your top 5 goals for this year? Why have you given up? Is it because God told you that was never the dream for you? Or is it because of fear that you ended up leaving those dreams? If it is fear that stopped you from pursuing those things that you didn't achieve last year, then I would say to you, don't you want to go back and think about it again? Think about the reason why that was a dream from the beginning last year. What did God say to you about those specific items that you wanted? And what was the conversation like that led between you and God that led you to putting them down as goals for 2021? And now what is the reason why you have quit on those dreams although you did not achieve them? Do you have a valid reason? Did God speak a word again at the end of the year to say all these dreams that we spoke about at the beginning of 2021, you can scrap them, they're useless for 2022? Or did you quit on those dreams just because you felt disappointed? How things were supposed to go didn't go as you planned last year, and you've now started to believe that maybe you didn't hear from God, maybe you were never supposed to pursue the dream in the beginning. Did you consult the person who put the dream in your heart in the first place before making a decision to scrap those dreams? Why have you settled, right? Why have you settled? I mean, you've been looking for a specific job. Why are you in this specific job now that you're in? That is not what you were dreaming about. Why have you given up on applying for the actual job that you have been looking for? Is it fear? Is it disappointment that led you to it? The devil uses fear or our disappointments, our experiences at times against us so that we shrink away from the promises of God. But if we still keep the faith, even though it's difficult, even though it's challenging at times, but we still keep the faith and we hang on to the word that God gave us when we set those goals, then I tell you, ultimately, you will start becoming the person that God needs you to become in order to achieve that goal. I've heard Jim Rohn saying, his mentor, as he was teaching him to become a millionaire, he asked him the question, in fact, he said a statement to him. He said, Jim, you know what, I'm going to teach you why it is important to become a millionaire. And Jim Rohn said, what? No ways, you don't have to explain to me why it's important to become a millionaire. I know I want the money in my bag, okay? And his mentor was like, becoming a millionaire, it's not about the money. It's not about that million that you are going to make, but it's about the person you become in order for you to be able to get that million into your bank account. He says, if you take note of that person that you had to become, even if you lose the R1,000,000 the next day after getting it into your bank account, you can still make it again because you have learned the kind of person that you had to become in order to be a millionaire. So sometimes those disappointments, those unfulfilled promises that we experience as a result of being on this journey to pursuing our goals and dreams, they are developing a certain character in us. They are making us to become a different person from the person who wrote down the dream. You have to become the disciplined person. You have to become a person who's maybe efficient with their time and money. You have to become a person who is patient. You have to become a prayerful person. Maybe those are the kind of ingredients that lead to a person attaining a goal. So if you know the kind of person that you have become as a result of these challenges that you are experiencing, even though you don't attain the actual goal, you will realize that the year was not wasted. You have developed, you have become a different person. You have become a better version of yourself who is now ready to receive the actual physical goal that you were dreaming about. Don't just give up. My question to you, why did you give up on the dreams that you had? If you have given up as a result of disappointments, unfulfilled promises, of fear, of maybe the time is ticking. You've been waiting for this thing for so long. It seems like people are passing you by. Then I would tell you, I would even go as far as to say, maybe those reasons shouldn't be the reasons that you present to yourself that allow you to quit, unless God, who spoke the word to you in the first place, says stop pursuing this thing. I would say, my sister, my brother, go back to those dreams that you didn't achieve last year. First of all, determine, did you become anyone along the way, or did you didn't achieve them just because you put no effort? But if you put in the effort and yet you still did not reach the actual physical goal, do you realize the kind of person that you had to become as you were working towards achieving that? So if there are dreams and goals that you have given up on, the question that you should be asking yourself, why did you quit? Was it because God said so, or was it fear driving your decision? And if it was fear, I'll tell you, go back to those dreams for peace sake. I am Pulaa Montz, your inner peace and purpose coach. Guys, don't forget to do the right thing. Subscribe to my channel.